Okay, check it out. It's fired up and connected. Wow. Awesome. All you need is 5 things: the brick, the copper, the 2 Peltier chips, a heat sink, and the tealights. You can even charge batteries if you want. And here's just a few things you can run: lamps and light bulbs, table fans, radios, clocks and timers, buzzers and alarms, motors and generators, and even powerful LED lighting panels. Alright, let's start with the single chip design. I just want to show you how it basically goes together. That's the basic design no matter how many chips or candles you use. And that's a quick volt rating with just the 1 chip. Now let's move up to 2 chips and 2 candles. Two 2.2, 2.21. 0.31, 0.32. That's awesome. There it is, 3.13. 3.13, 3.14 with a 3rd candle. .33. Cool, got him. Awesome. Totally cool. By the way, if you want to see how to make this one, I've actually got a video on it. Posted a few years back. Shows you how to put together the stand, wire it up, and actually make the blade. If you've got one of the heat-powered stove fans, you can drop that right on top of the heatsink, and it'll run off of that. Alright, so we got the radio, got the batteries out, and got the negative connected to negative. So as soon as I touch there, the radio will pop on. I hope.
Whatever it is, you know, well, I don't know of anything much more exciting than to know that guys
Beautiful. Pop those out of there. Sweet. Wow. Awesome. Then of course if you want to, you can drop on one of those clip-on shades over that, but not necessary. Especially if you're using it in a power outage, you're going to want as much power as possible. There's the back side of the fan. Ton of light coming off of there. Look at that. And look at how it's lighting up the living room. It's pitch black in here without that. So you can run all those things. Plus, don't forget, if you buy the battery cradles, you can charge up the AA and AAA batteries pretty quick in just a few hours. The rechargeable ones, of course. Even runs the DIY turbine I made probably 8 to 10 years ago. Alright, now I have 3 chips under there. So 3 strong burning tealights and 3 chips. That's the voltage. 4.8. 4.8 volts now. Getting close to 5. There's your milliamps, 0.4, 0.37, 0.35. You got to go with it what it says at first, because the meter's a draw on the reading. So I got as high as 0.4, so 400 milliamps. Alright, so that's about it. Just a quick recap. These are just your standard 12706 40 millimeter square Peltier chips. I got 4 for $10. Used 2 of them in the vid. This motor and chip, this one with the metal sides, came with a kit. No need for that though in this project. As far as temperatures of the copper, I saw it up to about 480 Fahrenheit, which is 249 Celsius. The chip is good up to 350 Celsius though, or 660 Fahrenheit, so well within the range of that. Works really good. These stayed in perfect shape, no problem with the wires or anything. Very little soot on this too. I was amazed by that. I thought I'd see some black soot, but none. Candles, I burned them maybe 2.5 hours. That particular set. And then this is 78 millimeters wide, 150 millimeters long. Ton of fins on it, nice and long, see. Works perfect. Just set it up there and you're good to go. Just for the heck of it, I threw a heat-powered stove fan up on the heatsink to see if it would run. And it definitely does. But I noticed after I did a bunch of the filming and experiments that it actually draws the power down, so you'll get a lot less power out of the Peltiers with that up there, because it's basically blocking the heat from coming out of the heatsink and makes it less efficient. In other words, if all you want to do is run the heat-powered stove fans, just drop them on the copper like this. There's no need for the heatsink or the Peltier chips. The fans themselves are heat sinks, and they have Peltier chips built in. This, by the way, is footage from my previous video. The rest of this video, by the way, is me converting the lamp from AC to DC. So if you want to see that, stay tuned. So this is a good time to show you something. Let me show you the bulb. Here's 2 batteries, 3 volt, to run this thing. High, low, strobe. Okay. And without that, nothing. Okay, then I just twisted it, negative to negative, positive to positive, and we'll tape it off. Okay, that should work good, about like that. Alright, then just drop the bulb in, and it fits in perfect. Just like that. Beautiful. That couldn't be better. And you're set. Now you got your DC lamp. Clip the plug maybe up here, just in case I want to use it for something. By the way, if you want to make one of these lighting panels yourself, it's super easy. All I did was use 2 wires here at the top of the power rail. That'll shoot power down the side. Then you can just use 2 wires for each row of 6 diodes with jump wires in between to connect across the gap. So you can do 1 row, 2 rows, or all the way down. But that's how you do it. I've also got a video on this already, posted a couple years back. So I'll put a link to that video in the description section below.